Hi, it's NickyMoon from NickyMoon Custom Cymbals and NickyMoon.com. Welcome to another product review. This week we got another Zildjian. We have a Zildjian 19-inch Armand, beautiful baby ride cymbal. So let's get into the construction a little bit. This is a riveted cymbal. It has 3 rivets. It's drilled for 3 rivets. The one that I have has 2. Somebody took one of the rivets out. It is a traditionally lathed cymbal. Looks like it's hammered in the sort of a custom sort of vibe, and it's bright. It's a bright cymbal. So without being a complete Zildjian cymbal nerd or expert, I don't know the full background of the Armand series, but judging by this, I'm going to have to assume that the goal with this cymbal was to make a very bright, clear, sort of sweet sounding cymbal. And if that was the goal, mission accomplished. It's exactly that, okay? It's exactly that. It has a really nice bell shape. It's a little bit more rounded than a lot of the Zildjians. Many of the Zildjian cymbals have sort of a square, almost like a square. It's kind of flattened on the top and then it kind of curves down, almost like a cymbal profile. This one's a little bit more rounded, but really nice shape. And the profile, it's a medium profile. It looks a little different to me than the A Zildjian or A Custom or K. This one has a little bit more what I would call mid-bow curvature, where it kind of curves more in like the center of the bow and then kind of tapers off to the edge, but the edge doesn't have the real profound curvature that some of the A stuff does, which is, in my opinion, a good thing. So sort of a medium profile, not too high, not too low, kind of right in the middle. It's tapered also. You can tell just by looking at it that the hammer impressions closer to the bell are a lot more noticeable than they are closer to the edge, which tells you that the area closer to the edge was lathed more, sort of, you know, clearing away some of the evidence of that hammering. But you can also just tell by the sort of flexibility of the edge. Now this cymbal is 1867 grams, so it's you know, fairly, I guess, yeah, you'd call that sort of like a thin, medium thin 19-inch ride, you know. Anywho, that just completely derailed my train of thought. Let's see. The lathing on this Armand is almost identical to the lathing on a set of 1950s vintage Zildjian A hi-hats that I also just put on the Clunker or Keeper show for Patreon. And it's a very tight sort of lathing and not really very wide grooves. Tighter lathing, which gives it sort of a more focused and consistent sound, which is exactly what you get out of this. This cymbal is, as I said, bright. It's very bright. It's very clear. Perfect for somebody who's looking for that. I mean, Joe Farnsworth, if you're out there, man, if you're watching, this is your cymbal, dude. This is the one you're looking for. Shang, jigga dang dang, jigga dang dang, jigga dang dang, jigga dang 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 dang. Joe Farnsworth is all about nylon tip, bright. He wants one note, ding, just clear. He just wants clear, clean, precise, and it should feel like you're hitting a piece of metal. That's what he says. So yeah, that's what this is. It's like hitting a bright, sort of, you know, clear piece of metal, but it's not unpleasant. It's definitely nice. Like I had a fun playing this, and I'm not a big fan of overly bright cymbals at all. Usually they annoy the crap out of me, but this is done well. It kind of wears on you after a while when you're just playing by yourself, but I think in an ensemble it would be really nice. You just need some bass and some other instruments to kind of round it out, and then you wouldn't just be focusing so much on those higher frequencies. But it definitely cuts. I wouldn't necessarily use this for, you know, a small jazz trio doing like a ballad or something. Like it might just be too much of that upper register thing. You could use it also in more of like a pop setting. The bell is really nice, actually. For a cymbal of this thickness, I didn't expect the stick definition to be so good. I think one of the reasons why is the rivet cluster sort of close to the edge. That helps to somewhat dampen the vibration of the cymbal towards the edge, so that takes some of the sustain off. I suspect if I took all of the rivets out, it would probably sustain a little bit more, but it works pretty well as a crash too, as you'll see when I demo the cymbal. Not perfect, I wouldn't use it like full time as a crash, but it does get the job done. This is a good cymbal to use if you just want to bring one to the gig, as long as the gig calls for a bright cymbal, because as I said several times already in this review, this cymbal is quite bright, at least to my ears. So I will let you guys take a listen and you can tell me for yourself. So, let me know what you think. Drop a comment below if you enjoy this series or the rest of my YouTube stuff. Please subscribe, hit the little notification bell, and check in from time to time. I'm dropping these videos on Thursdays. And if you're really a cymbal geek, really a cymbal nerd, hop on over to Patreon. I got a whole bunch of other cymbal related content over there for you true enthusiasts. And if you ever need any modifications or new cymbals, NickyMoon.com. I'm your boy. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. I'll see you next time. Peace.